There's something silent happening every single night that almost no one notices, but it may be directly affecting how your brain functions without you even realizing it. The strangest part is that it doesn't feel dangerous, it doesn't cause immediate pain, and that's exactly why it becomes invisible in your routine. But over time, your body starts showing signals that are not easily connected to the real cause. That's when I began to realize that something wasn't working the way it should, even when everything seemed normal. Waking up tired every single day stopped being occasional and became a pattern that was hard to ignore. And that's when a question started forming in an unavoidable way. What if the problem was never how long I slept, but how my body was positioned during the night? That idea felt too simple at first, almost irrelevant, but there was something about it that I couldn't stop thinking about. That's when everything started to make sense in a way I didn't expect. What I discovered after that completely changed how I understood sleep. The brain doesn't rest just because you close your eyes. It needs specific conditions to enter deep recovery. And one of those conditions is proper neck alignment, which directly influences the nervous system. When that alignment fails, the body doesn't fully relax, even during sleep. And that keeps the brain in an in-between state, as if it were always on alert. But there's one detail almost no one notices, and that's exactly what changed everything for me. It wasn't just discomfort, it was a silent block preventing real recovery in my body. That's when I decided to try a solution that went beyond surface-level comfort. And that's how I had my first contact with the Delira Ergo pillow. At first, it just seemed like another different pillow, but there was something about its structure that stood out. When I lay down, the sensation was subtle, but clearly different from what I was used to. My neck found a support point that felt natural, without effort, without constant adjustment. And that's when something truly started to change, even if I didn't realize it right away. My body began to relax in a deeper way, as if it was finally releasing accumulated tension. The next morning, the difference wasn't dramatic, but it was undeniable. And as the days went by, that change became consistent, predictable, and increasingly clear. My mind became sharper, my body lighter, and the constant fatigue simply stopped being part of my routine. And that's when I finally understood what had really been happening all along. It wasn't just about sleeping better, it was about allowing my brain to finally do the work it had never been able to complete before. If you've been feeling this way too, don't ignore it any longer, because the longer you wait, the more your body keeps adapting to the wrong pattern instead of fixing it. This is exactly why so many people are switching to ergonomic support instead of traditional pillows that don't align the neck properly. The Delira Ergo pillow was designed specifically to support your neck, reduce pressure, and help your body finally reach deep, restorative sleep. And right now, you can check the official link in the description to see if it's still available and get the best current offer. Just tap the link below this video and experience the difference for yourself before it sells out again.